Jerem has been hard at work on a special passion project and experiment since midsummer. It's been rewarding for me to see him so joyful while being outside and working with his hands. Though the project was not without moments of frustration, I think this is what allows us to fully experience the highs and the satisfaction of a job well done. One of the core values that we both share is to care for the earth. Jerem let this value lead his decisions for the project's materials. We are at the beach on a cute little trail walking to the water. So we're not sure how far it is because we've never been here and now we don't have service on our phones, but it's the fun of it.
Nerd. Or poison nocturne berries.
So, as you may know, we live in Washington State, and normally in mid-October, which we're in now, it is not often that we have sunny days, but this has been a very dry autumn and sunny autumn, so we're taking full advantage by coming to check out the beach. A little bit windy, but this isn't bad. Normally it can be a lot windier and rainy, and we just get to have the whole beach to ourselves. Hamish will love it, and yeah, we get to enjoy some silence. Jerem, I'm sure we'll look for some seashells. Wow. That's amazing. You just found those? mixing clay, sand, and straw to make a natural building material known as cob. We picked up the clay from a local farm that had just dug some large trenches on their land and had no use for it. We bought the sand from a nearby supply store that sources it from rivers in our area, and the straw from a local farm store. Cob is one of the most sustainable materials you can build with because it contains only natural, compostable ingredients, therefore doesn't pollute the environment or have any off-gassing. It's also highly insulative, providing a cozy structure that retains heat. It lasts a long time if built right. The oldest cob building that's still standing today is estimated to be over 10,000 years old. As you'll see, it's just simply fun and easy to work with, too.
Another day, another batch of cob. It's been harder than I thought in terms of how much cob, how much preparation to put the cob on. But we're doing it. Just wanted to explain a couple things I'm doing. The little silver bucket is clay slip, and that's just like water, real watery clay. And when you're starting the next day, you know, the day after you've done partial wall like this or whatever, you want to slap down some of that clay slip so it has something to kind of stick to when you put the cob on. Yeah, that's about it. Little guy. Wow, he's cool. So it's not completed. I still need to do the floor, and I need to do something about the water creeping up on these walls. You can kind of see in some of the sides that the water's hitting the ground and kind of coming up. So a little bit of work to do left. Also, as you can see, there's no front door. I was hoping to get a reused, like a recycled door from somewhere. They're harder to find than you think. I need a wood one because I didn't measure the opening very well. I just kind of started building. So I'm going to have to cut a wood door down. Might have a little short doorknob. We'll see how it turns out.
And it was fun.
It was fun.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Working outside in the mud with each other.
For sure.
So the first step that we're doing is soaking our trees. You can see it's fully submerged in its pot in the water. And you do this so that the tree roots are saturated, so that when you plant them, it's a smooth transition and there's no risk of them like drying out.
Oh yeah. It's gonna like this soil.
Okay. Spit. Okay, there we go. So yesterday we got 5 of the 9 trees in the ground, and we put all the cardboard around them, and then it got really late and we got tired and hungry, so we stopped and we had dinner and we called it a night. So today I'm going to get the other 4 trees in the ground, and we picked up some more cardboard from a local grocery store that we can use as that mulch layer for these new trees. And I need to go around our property again and rake up some of the fall leaves that are falling, which we're going to use as the mulch around the trees on top of that cardboard. So here we go. far east side of our property. No, west side of our property. And we wanted to plant an orchard on the outside to give us privacy from our neighbors in terms of like view, but also long term the orchard is one of the pieces of our garden that we'll have to tend to the least, and so it makes sense that it's farthest away because we won't need to come out here that often once the trees are more established. So that's where we are. This is an apple tree, Gravenstein. This is another apple tree, and what's cool is a lot of the trees that we chose are either native to our area or have been proven over time to grow super well in our area, so they're well adapted. So we chose those that would have the best likelihood of thriving. So that's a Monty's surprise. We're excited about that one. This behind me is the plum, the lone plum that we put over here, but it's self-pollinating, so it doesn't need any other plums nearby. And then this is another apple. So 3 different varieties of apples to give us like a early, mid, and late season harvest, because they will each ripen at different times in the season. And then this last one over here are peach. So this peach can come over here again because it's self-pollinating.
Okay. Well, we just planted the last of our fall trees, and these are all pears on this side. So got a rescue pear here, and spaced them out pretty good. This is an orchid pear. A little European. Yeah, a little rescue European pear. And he's cute. Looks like he got some black leaves, but he's gonna be alright. And then over here, our last one is Nijiseki Asian pear. We're excited about the Asian pear. It's a lot easier to grow these in the Northwest, so I think it's going to be a pretty fruitful tree. It looks like it's really healthy, so that's it.
I actually feel like this one looks like it's like our healthiest.
Totally. Just gonna sit on our tree.
Watch it, Hamish.